Honey Bunnies, and welcome to Honey Bunnies Read Along. I am Mrs. Kimberly K, and like we have a great story on our hands today, Honey Bunnies. We're going to read a story called Max and Gus Send Mom to Time Out. I think this is going to be a good one. Oh my God, can you imagine sending your mom to time out? Yes, honey bunnies, we're going to go ahead and get ready to read this wonderful story. So you already know what Mrs. Kimberly Clay needs you to do. I need you to lift those bunny ears way up in the air so you can put on your listening ears. I need you to open those bunny eyes real wide so you can see all the beautiful illustration in the book. Okay, honey bunnies, come on, let's get started. Max and Gus send mom to time out. Max jumped from his top bunk, leaned over his snoring little brother, and whispered, "Gus, wake up. Today is our turn to put Mom in time out." "You can't put Mommy in time out," Gus said, and yarned himself awake. "Well, we're going to try. Never, ever, ever has a mom been put in time out. If we do it, we'll be famous." Max grinned so big you could see all of his teeth. Gus gave a giggle and hopped out of bed. "Let's put on our super duper special spy gear. If we hurry, I bet we can catch Mom being bad before breakfast." Max said. The boys hurried to their closet. They put binoculars, flashlights, cameras, magnifying glasses, periscopes, and walkie-talkie radios into their spy belts. Then they stood tall, ready for their mission, put Mom in time out. After they dressed, Max said, "We can't let Mom see us, and we can't make any noise." "Shh." The boys crawled to the staircase. "Shh." They crept downstairs and skipped over the squeaky one. "Shh." The boys crammed themselves into the pantry. Max yanked the spy binoculars from his belt. Mom danced about the kitchen with flour in one hand and eggs in the other. Tink clink, the dishes and spoons played music while Mom made breakfast. She added a little of this and a lot of that. When the flour dust settled, 3 plates with the most delicious smelling pancakes stacked sky high and loaded with syrup set on the table. The boys came out of the pantry and ate because they didn't want to look suspicious. After breakfast, Mom tidied up and the kitchen sparkled. Max wiped the syrup from his chin with his shirt sleeve. "Drats, this is going to be harder than I thought." Mom whistled towards the laundry room, and the boys sneaked behind her in their stuffy spy socks, but not too close. Mom loaded the washing machine, separating darks and lights, then folded a pile of clean laundry. "Can we put Mommy in timeout now?" Gus asked over his walkie-talkie radio. "No, not yet. She even remembered to check the pants pockets before she put them in the washer. But don't worry, it's early. We still have time to catch her being bad." Max radioed back. The brothers raced to Mom's reading nook and dove behind a large chair. Mom liked to read after a busy morning, so they waited. Max and Gus prepared to wait all day. "Did you bring any snacks?" Gus whispered. "I'm hungry." Max pulled out a bag of dry cereal from his spy belt and handed it to his brother. Crumbs gathered around them. The boys tipped their periscopes from behind the chair, ready to spy when Mom came in to read. They thought that maybe she might skip a page or maybe she wouldn't put her book back where it belonged. But just as Mom was picking up her book, the doorbell rang. She sighed and answered the door. The next door neighbor came in for a visit. Her daughter had just moved away and she was lonely. Mom smiled as she offered Mrs. Wilberforce coffee, and she kept smiling as she listened, all the way to lunchtime while the old woman talked about her family. "Oh, come on," Max said. "We were hiding for so long. It's not fair." At lunchtime, Max and Gus filled their bellies with dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. As they dipped their nuggets into heaps of ketchup, they continued to keep a close watch out for Mom-sized misdeeds, but she was perfectly behaved. All afternoon, the boys followed her up and down and in and out and back and forth and all around the house. When they used all their spy equipment, and exhausted every single hiding place, Max said, "There's no way we can put Mom in time out. She always does what she is supposed to do." With a heavy sigh, the boys slouched in their room and took off their spy gear. "Dinner!" Mom called. But when the boys came downstairs, they saw at each place a big bowl of ice cream with a cherry on top. "Ice cream for dinner, Mommy?" Gus asked. Max did a victory dance. "You can't have dessert before dinner. Mom, go to time out." Mom gave a little sigh, though Max noticed that she didn't look very ashamed or sorry or sad. She went to her reading chair, which was now the first ever Mommy Time Out chair in history, and picked up her book. In the kitchen, giggles filled the air. The boys agreed Mom could have the cherry once her hour in time out was over. After all, she had behaved for most of the day. The end, honey bunnies. Oh my goodness, honey bunnies. What a wonderful story. Now, honey bunnies, you already know. This story will be linked in the description. Ask a parent or legal guardian to purchase this book for you to add to your little honey bunny collection. I thought it was a really great book. So after all, Mom did get sent to time out. What was your thoughts of having ice cream for dinner and sending your mom to time out? That's really funny, huh? So, honey bunnies, you already know what I need you to do. What I need you to do, come on now, honey bunnies. Get on up. Get on up, honey bunnies. What time is it? You know what time it is, honey bunnies. It's time for what? It's time for the bunny hop.
The bunny hop. The bunny hop. Who can do the bunny hop? The bunny hop. The bunny hop. You can do the bunny hop. I'll see you at the next read along. See you soon. See you soon.